Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
97.9 GRD rocks, just like the guy said, mostly sunny, 55 the high.
It looks
it's
nice.
49 now. Yeah, it does look good. It's been a very nice fall so far. There have been a couple of years since we've been back in Michigan where all of a sudden it's December and you go, boy, we didn't really get a fall. It just went from 75 to 32 with freezing rain.
Oh, God,
Which
I know.
could happen again
Sure.
sometime in mid-November or something.
Yeah.
But we're getting a fall now.
Oh, yeah, this is awesome. It's been nice, man.
So this election that's going on, the presidential election.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why? Who's running?
Wouldn't that be great? It has been very toxic, as literally everyone knows.
Is Obama on the ballot again?
I don't think so. But this story from Fox 17 about a local business that decided to go all in with their support for one candidate.
Okay.
And the reaction to that, if I were another business, I would watch this and go, boy, I don't know if it's worth it.
No, it's not. But
Top owner here is hoping to convince people to vote for the Republican nominee, even posted about it on his business Facebook page this weekend. Not everyone agrees. Fox 15's Michael Dupre.
If the pizza place is voting for him, I mean, then you've changed my mind.
But that's the funny thing. It's like, I don't care, if you want to tell people who you're voting for. I don't care if you're voting for someone I'm not voting for. It's just, I get it. That's how it works. I don't let it get under my skin anymore. But you realize that a lot of people, what someone else might think might be super polarizing. I mean,
it might be alienating.
People get really charged about, this election in particular, but any election.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what kind.
Right.
Yeah.
It's diesel tech all over again.
No, it's not that bad.
Not as bad. That was like, we will not serve gay people.
Yeah, that guy was like fully, truly pure hatred.
Yeah, these people just said, I'm going to vote for a candidate. And then everyone who doesn't,
Right.
An owner about why he chose to make his political views so public, Michael.
Well, Josh, in that post, Doug Furcano, who owns Furcano's Pizza on Alpine Avenue, blasts Hillary Clinton, calling her corrupt and a liar. Tonight, he's defending his right to his opinions, adding that those who disagree with him also have the right to refuse to eat at his restaurant.
At least he recognizes it.
It seems like he went into this with his eyes wide open.
I mean, if you know that's what you're going to get. Because the only time I ever have a problem with these is when people say, well, I have a right to my free speech, and my free speech rights are being infringed upon.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're not.
Not at all.
People have reactions, but it sounds like this guy knows that. So
Yeah.
A post that went viral over the weekend, getting hundreds of comments and shares on the social.
big post.
Oh, he laid out. Yeah, I read it earlier this morning.
It was a
did?
It was
Oh
a
my God,
manifesto.
Tia. Too long didn't read. Jesus.
Yeah,
I cannot.
I am never. There is no part of me in any way ever that would read a post that long from a pizza place.
If I like a business,
It better be filled with coupon codes.
It is not happening unless the first line says, go through this entire post, and if you can find where we've hidden the word pizza, you'll get a year free. Okay, well, then maybe I'll scan it, but I'm still not reading it.
I would assume this is one of those posts that you see where it's like, a lot of people claim to be your friend, but do you really read my posts?
Yes.
If you do, respond with kitty cat in the comments section.
Right.
Yeah, and then have the courage to repost to this on your own. Shut up.
Dude, here's the thing.
If you want to delete me as a friend, you go right ahead.
I'll go to any business. I don't care if you support a Republican or a Democrat. If you make food that is good,
Right?
I will go to your restaurant and I will eat it. But if you post that long of a Facebook post, I will ban you. I'll boycott your restaurant in a second.
Yeah, the greatest length I would have gone in this is I would have stopped following them on Facebook if I followed them.
Yes.
Just because I'd be like, I don't need that from you too, man.
No, I really.
I'm looking for reminders when you have specials coming up. But okay, here's what they say.
Social media site.
I'm standing for what I believe in. I'm not going to go through my life, living with my head in the sand. I'm going to voice my opinion. I'm going to tell people what I think.
Doug Furcano
So many
blasting.
people seem, I don't know. Boy, they seem like they've been shackled down by the man for their entire lives. I just don't understand that.
I got to tell people what I think.
Yeah. I don't think my parents ever. I asked them a while ago when I saw them. I said, "What do you think of all this?" And even then, they played fast and loose with who they were. They said, "Well, it's all stupid." And I didn't directly say, "Who are you voting for?"
Yeah.
But they didn't feel any sort of existential need to go, "Oh, thank God, finally, I'm free from the man's shackles." Yes, son, vote for whoever.
Hillary Clinton, calling her a liar who will destroy the country, even saying she supports countries who oppress women.
I still felt compelled to make a statement to try and expose Hillary for what she is. I don't think enough people have heard the truth.
He says
Probably
he made
not.
the post from
Almost nobody has ever claimed these. I mean, it's going to come right down to the guy who owns the pizza joint.
Yeah. Do you think Fox News is going to go on today and go, "Well, we need to thank Fricano's Pizza for finishing the work that we could not finish"?
I mean, I know for me personally, I heard it when Rush Limbaugh said it, and Sean Hannity, and Glenn Beck, and Fox News, and even some other mainstream outlets like CNN and others.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. I hadn't been pushed over the edge yet until Pizza Guy told me.
No.
This
is what I need.
Oh, wait, she is a criminal. Okay. Well, I mean, if Local Guy says so, I mean, he's got the inside sources.
his restaurant's Facebook page, hoping it will sway some into voting for his candidate of choice, Donald Trump.
All the news, all the corruption, all the dishonesty that's coming out of his opposition's camp, I just couldn't deal with it anymore, and I just had to voice my opinion and let people know how I felt.
Doug says he knows what he did is taking a business risk, but he says with so much on the line with this election, it's a risk worth taking.
I am very, very committed to Donald Trump being a president, and I am not afraid to express my opinion, and I am not scared. I'm not worried about people that are going to refuse coming into my pizza parlor. That's their choice to make.
And it's a choice one local immigrant is making when it comes to not eating at Fricano's in the future.
It could be business suicide, if you want to call it that way. I think of that place as a restaurant, not as a political.
Did they go through and go, oh, God, please give us an ethnic name for this interview? Okay, there's one.
The way that they said that, too, by the way, instead of saying at Fricano's, it sounded like he said he refuses to eat Africanos.
That's what I thought.
I go, wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Well, I suppose that's a good thing.
Oh, no.
I don't know what that means.
What if your plane crashes in the Andes?
Not this guy whose last name is Sauce.
Political party. They are entitled to their comments, and like everybody else, and I'm proud of them for doing that. But I don't believe in the things they believe.
Doug Fricano says he respects customers' rights to do that.
And they're just reacting to what I said. And they didn't like it, and that's okay with me.
And hopes they respect his right to speak his mind.
And as far as me voicing my opinion, that's what it's all about. I just wanted to express my opinion and enlighten people to how I feel.
Now, Oscar
I give dude
Saucedo
credit.
says
I mean, whatever.
I
He
mean,
knows,
that's fine.
He knows what he's doing. He's a big boy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we do the same thing here. We say things that some people might not like, not necessarily political.
Yeah,
and it's
absolutely
kind of the same thing.
Absolutely,
if you don't like it, don't listen.
Right. And I'm sure as many people as he loses, some people will go there because he did this. They'll support it.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I don't know how it works out for his business. I have no idea whether that's a net positive or a negative.
But I think probably a positive.
What's crazy is the people who decide, you know what, I got to fight with this pizza man and I got to set him straight. So then they're on his Facebook page arguing, what are you doing?
Yeah, I have zero.
What's he doing and what are they doing? I don't get it.
Yeah, I have zero problem with him doing that if that's what he wants to do. It wouldn't be a decision I would make as a business owner, but if he wants to, I don't care. What bothers me is the people who react to it, whether they go, hey, yeah, pizza guy, okay, now I know who I'm voting for. I don't want those people to be able to vote. And conversely, the people who get so bent that he is so pro-Trump that they have to let him have it back.
Yeah.
Like, who cares,
I am
man?
not into online fighting.
All of you who need to tell it like it is and think that your opinion is the one that matters, you're wrong. You're an idiot.
You told them.
Well, yeah, I was going to...
Did you run out of gas?
Well, I was about to swear.
Wrong.
I was about to swear, and then I realized I got to reel it. I'm going to say something bad here.
Parties aside, it's
If
very
you have something
important
bad to
get
say,
out
open
there.
a pizza shop so
I
you can
know,
have a
right?
Facebook page.
Exactly. Let me log on to Facebook so I could say it.
This election, that's what he plans on doing, whether he says everybody should do the same, whether you're voting for Donald Trump or for Hillary Clinton.
If there's one thing we can get people to take away from this story, I would say that would be it there tonight. All right, politics over pizza.
Yeah,
thanks, teenager.
Controversy.
Thanks. I remember when I first voted for George W. Bush. My first election. So long ago.
All right.
I bet he couldn't vote yet.
You're probably right.
No way.
Any good comments on that story?
Yeah, now jerks will decide to go after their Yelp reviews or something like that.
Well, that's what I'm reading now. I'm reading the Yelp reviews, and the owner, he likes to argue back with people, and that's just a lose-lose.
Of course, I mean,
he does not go quietly into the night.
Of course not, because anybody who's going to post that in the first place is somebody who wants to argue with everybody.
That's one reason I read his initial thing on Facebook when I saw the story bubbling up, is because I started to read the comments and I saw that he was replying to nearly every one of them. This, if nothing else, this is a huge loss of emotional capital and time.
Yeah. It's a waste of time. He is not going to change anyone's mind, and the people arguing with him are not going to change his mind. No one's minds will be changed in any of this.
This is funny. Right. This guy writes, the sad thing is I actually think Fricano's Pizza is the best pizza in Michigan, possibly the entire country. So sad that the unhinged owner, Doug, has such a poor grasp of PR that he'd shoot himself in the foot like this with his ludicrous political rambling and endorsement of Trump. Way to commit business suicide there, buddy. Some people are saying that the restaurant is in bad shape financially, and this is his last-ditch attempt to drum up some business before fully running his company into the ground completely.
Boy, there's no fact that someone on the internet can't make up.
No, there's not.
I have no idea. There's not. That may be true, and it may not be. But so you think the pizza might be the best in the country, and you're not going to go there again because he's going to vote for someone other than you?
Yeah,
that's ludicrous.
You're such an idiot.
Okay,
he didn't say. You know what? We should all be Nazis.
I think here's more conspiracy. Was the dude they found for the opposite opinion? Was that Oscar?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Oscar Saucedo or something.
Okay. Here we go. More facts coming out in the comment section. Hey, Fox 17, next time you interview Oscar, ask him how he visits local restaurants while pretending to be a food critic so he can get free meals.
He's tried that a couple of times.
Yes.
Hey.
That, folks, is your voice of the left supporting Hillary. No surprise, right?
Oh, well, I got to know more about Oscar.
Oh, man.
Because if he came into my restaurant and said he was a reviewer, I would laugh in his face because it looked like he hadn't showered in like 7 days.
Let's do that as a joke stunt. Will you go out and lie and say you're a food reviewer?
Yeah.
And no matter what, say, take away this tripe and throw it on the ground.
I am a food reviewer. Yeah, I have reviewed many plates of food.
Would you be our official food reviewer for the Free Beer and Hot Wings Network?
Yeah, of course I will be.
Okay. Joe is a food reviewer. You better start kissing up.
I am.
Yeah.
Now, how do I do this? Do I just walk in and go, I am a food reviewer?
Yeah, you get
me free food.
Yeah.
You wear a bowler with a card in the front that says food reviews.
Yep. The best ones always announce that they're there. That's what they say.
You have to give yourself a name like Cordon Bleu or something.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Boyardee.
Joe's Food Hole?
Yeah.
Joe's Food Hole.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like it a lot. Let's all be food reviewers.
I'm down with that.
We all are
That's
food
fine.
reviewers.
I mean, we are.
Yeah,
really,
tell me we haven't gone to a
them.
restaurant and went, you know what place is good? Wow. I hope everybody has fun arguing on Facebook about pizza and politics. That sounds great.
People get genuinely upset about that, and I couldn't find any of it more entertaining.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Yeah.
I love being the kind of guy who looks at that and goes, this is all funny.
Yep.
These
This is all
idealists
pointless. So great.
that want to go on and argue, what they would really like is if our whole country could vote unanimously for one subject, you know, like a dictator.
Right.
I mean, come on. I mean, that's the only way you get everybody on the same page.
Yeah.
That works out, right?
You got to know what's better for everybody than they do.
Thank you, Internet. I believe you helped make this.
You did.
Soundgarden, but I love the Internet. Outshined 97.9 GRD Rocks.